Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a deck review. Today we're going to look at the Magic Con deck from 2014. Now this is actually the third version of the Magic Con deck. This is the third year. Dan and Dave Buck have hosted a Magic Con in San Diego, California. And every single year they have a Magic Con, they release a commemorative deck. The decks always feature a star in its pattern, and this one is no exception. This one, this version of the Magic Con deck appears to be paying an homage to the classic deck, Margin Star number 1. If you'd like to learn more about Margin Star number 1, you can check out my previous review. This deck was given away as a promotion when you purchased your ticket for Magic Con. It was later sold at Dan and Dave's website, and of course it has since sold out, and we will probably see a resurgence of the decks later on Dan and Dave's second website, Art of Play. The front says Magic Con 2014 playing cards, very big, very bold. It says Magic Con at the top, has some ad copy at the bottom, and on the sides it has the date, April 10th through the 13th in San Diego, California. And the back has a modernized version of the Margin Star number 1 back. So that's pretty much it for the tuck case. So let's take a look at these cards. So like I said earlier, the back design is a 5-pointed star. And so because it is a 5-pointed star and the star is pointing directly up, if you turn it over, of course, it is a one-way back design. The Margin Star number 1 back design is pretty much a star composed of straight lines, and so it is very artistic in nature and very simple. There is a very thin, super thin, micro thin white border, which flourishers and Cardassians and magicians, I think, will appreciate. With this deck, you're going to get 2 gaffs, which is awesome. You're going to get your double backer, and you are going to get a blank card. Some people have criticized this deck as being too simple, or that not a lot of time or thought went into designing it, and I would like to just take a moment to make a difference between a deck that is simple because it was intentional, and simple because the deck designer was not very creative or not very inspired. This deck is intentionally simple, and I think it makes a world of difference when you compare other decks that are simple or lack color or lack some finer details. There's a lot of attention put into this deck, and I think you're going to see it in a couple of seconds. So just keep an open mind. With this deck, you're also going to get a Dan and Dave ad card, and you're going to get one single star joker that is for Magic Con, and it has some of the values of Magic Con. It says learn, share, discover, create, and inspire. 5 values for each one of the points of the star. Your ace of spades is simple. It's an exploded, just bold ace. It's kind of a blue, but it's so deep it's almost bordering on purple. So it's a little more purple than a royal blue, but it definitely is in that kind of a shade. With that said, your black cards are all going to be that purple blue color, which is the same hue that's on the back design. You're also going to notice that your courts are completely devoid of color. They've taken all the color out and reduced them to just line drawings and made them the color of the suit. But then the red courts are the same, but in its opposite color. So the red courts are also devoid of color, but they're line drawn in red. And so what you have is simple, yes, but I think what you'll see is the intentionality that was put into making this a beautiful deck of cards. The other simple and intentional element to this deck is the standard aces. You'll see that the pip in the center is larger than most, and I really like that. And I think in a regular deck, the middle ace pip is the same size as any other pip throughout the deck. But D&D made sure that the aces had a larger pip and made them stand out a little bit more. And I think from an artistic point of view, it was definitely a smart move. Hey everybody, I just want to steal the camera just for a second to show you up close what these cards look like. Give you a different perspective, if you will. And of course, at any time on your own, at your leisure, you can use your own computer controls and just pause wherever you'd like just to get a closer look. So that's it for this deck review. As always, we recommend that you like this video just so other people can find it faster. You can also subscribe to this channel just to stay up to date on the latest in cards and card magic. We recommend that you also follow us on Twitter, which is twitter.com/magicorthodoxy. You can also like our page on Facebook, which is facebook.com/magicorthodoxy. Thanks. Bye.